Hello, people. Yes, now 3 weeks of actually a month of non-posting. I know it's terrible, but don't worry. I think I'm back now on this YouTube channel. I think I'm gonna be returning on all my YouTube channels. The topic of discussion today is Fastlane. And I mean, as you can tell by the expression on my face, you can tell by the setting. I'm not really that excited for this pay-per-view. We should have done elimination chamber. To me, feels like it's going to be a better pay per view than Fastlane. So yeah, there's no exciting matches. Obviously, I mean, I'm a big AJ Styles guy. AJ Styles, as far as I'm concerned, not performing on the show. So I mean, there's that. But I mean, it's the last pay per view before WrestleMania. I feel that something interesting is going to happen. Something, whether it's whatever, I don't know. Something cool should happen. So, yes, this is the predictions. I don't know if I stated that. So, without any interruptions, let's just jump into it. Before we get into that, uh, I am doing this off the top of my head. So, if I miss any matches, please leave them in the comment section or please tweet me. My Twitter account is at wrestling, but at take wrestling. I'm not sure. I will rectify myself and it'll be somewhere over here. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, leave a good comment or leave a nasty comment. I love reading them anyways. So let's start off with the pre-show. Andrade Cien Almas versus Rey Mysterio. Okay, so I mean, yeah, the match is going to be great. Obviously, it's Rey Mysterio, it's Andrade Cien Almas. Rey Mysterio being one of the greatest of all time, Andrade being a huge up and comer for this generation of pro wrestling. So it's gonna be a fun match. It's going to be something to watch. Although my problem going into this match is I've seen them. I mean, yes, still impressive to see, and yeah, I get that, but I see them constantly recycling the same type of spots, and I hope that this match is not that. Again, it's a pay-per-view match. It should be bigger and it should be better, regardless of whether it's a kickoff show or whatever. It should be better. They should change it up a little bit. Other than that, I'm very excited for the match, and I'm gonna go with Rey Mysterio. Andrade won both. I feel Rey Mysterio did not get his win. If he did, it was earlier in the year. So my prediction is Rey Mysterio. Okay, so the next match I'm going to predict is the Team Shane and Miz, the best tag team in the world, against the Usos. Obviously, the Usos are winning this. This is where Shane is going to turn on the Miz, and that's where they're gonna go off into the feud at WrestleMania. My excitement levels not really. Again, it's going to be fine. Shane McMahon's going to do something stupid, and it's gonna be a lovely match to go watch through. I did enjoy the Usos last week. Just thought I might point that out there. Next match, I'm gonna go with Revival against. It's a three-way, no?
Is it?
I think so. Didn't you say it was a three-way? We can edit this out.
No, I think it's Alistair Black and
Alistair Black, Ricochet, and just the Revival. Isn't?
I think, yes.
Okay. So, alright, we will find out, and then I'll put the rectification in the. Okay, so the next match is the Raw Tag Team Championship match, which is Team Ricochet and Aleister Black versus the Revival. Versus the Revival. Excitement levels for this match. I'm pumped for this match. Not necessarily, but again, it's going to be something cool to watch. It's gonna be a cool viewing experience. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the match. Winners, obviously, it's the Revival. I don't think they're putting the titles on them, and if they do, kind of a silly move. But again, it's the WWE. They effed up on most occasions. Next match, Asuka versus Mandy Rose for the SmackDown Women's Championship. My winner going into this match, Asuka. There has been close to no build. on this. So again, I can't necessarily speak about the excitement levels. I'm not necessarily excited for this match, so meh. Don't necessarily care for this match. So yeah, Asuka wins. I'm gonna go with the Shield versus the team. Team Fun Vacuum. I don't know what they call themselves, but McIntyre, Bobby Lashley, and Baron Corbin. Okay, so with this match, there is a lot of anticipation going into this match. This is the first match that Roman has had since returning. I mean, this is gonna be Roman's first match back since the leukemia thing. Um, I mean, yeah, I think it's that, and Dean Ambrose is now a full-on babyface. But the bigger, I mean, more of the intrigue is Roman Reigns at this point, and yeah, it's impossible if the Shield actually loses. I'm dead on. I don't think that they will ever book the Shield to lose, especially. I mean, I'm on I'm on that wavelength where I don't think Ambrose is leaving, so yeah, I don't think that this is going to be their last time together. It's their first match since Roman is back, so that's why I'm going with the Shield. Then listen, I mean, I've voiced my opinion on her before. I really don't care for this whole thing at all. Okay, it's Charlotte versus Becky Lynch, and if Charlotte wins, from what I gathered, because Raw and SmackDown has been very confusing this week, but from what I've gathered, Becky Lynch's career is over if she loses, and if Becky wins, then she gets added into the match as a then she gets added in, you know, and then it becomes a triple threat match like we all planned. And again, before I get into my predictions, listen, from a storyline standpoint, it makes sense why Charlotte is in there. Well, firstly, I'm just gonna give you a rundown. Becky got injured during Survivor Series build, and that was the time when everybody was excited for this match. Now I couldn't give two flying figs about it, but yeah, she got injured. Charlotte replaced her. So okay, that's something that you can't. That's something that you. That's something that you can't blame anybody for, except for maybe Nia Jax. And then yeah, so then Charlotte turned heel on Rousey at Survivor Series. Then at TLC, which was the pay-per-view right after, you had Charlotte and Becky in the women's TLC match, which closed out the show. Ronda cost them both the titles, so it makes sense why Charlotte is added into the match. If Charlotte drifted off and she just stopped caring about it, that would have been stupid from a storyline standpoint. And from an audience standpoint, you guys can start that discussion in the comment section. So yeah, my prediction, I'm gonna go with Charlotte. I think that they're gonna try and milk the fact that Becky's not in the match until WrestleMania. They did it last year with Taker and Cena, and I don't see them not doing it this year with Becky. So yeah, Becky's going to lose. Her career is supposedly going to be over, and then I mean, I can even see them doing it right as the match is about to start. Something's gonna happen, and there we go. Becky's added into the match, or even midway into the match, Becky gets added in. So yeah, that's what they've been doing. They've been portraying this payoff type of thing, what Tabi Emo always speaks about. They've been portraying this payoff type of thing is only with Becky. I don't necessarily agree with everything else that he says when it comes to the payoff. But yeah, with the payoff, it's like they're holding it back. And at this point, I mean, is it fun? I was never entertained by Becky Lynch. I'm not entertained by the storyline as a whole. But I mean, to all the people that's enjoying the storyline, to all the people that's enjoying this, I can see why they would find this entertaining. Yeah, it's the similar thing to the Daniel Bryan thing a couple of years back. The only difference is this is completely intentional. Daniel Bryan, that was completely based off of the audience's love towards him. So yeah, my prediction: Charlotte Flair, Becky gets entered into the match at Mania. So what should close out the show, in my opinion, is Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan. So that's going to be my last prediction going into the show. So let's speak about the excitement levels. Let's speak about the couple of weeks, and let's speak about everything that has happened. So it has been rumored that this match. Okay, now I'm convinced that the original plan for Brian was Mustafa Ali. I think that was the plan throughout, and judging by SmackDown, they are still going with that. And then, due to Mustafa Ali getting injured, having Kofi Kingston replace him, and then the plan was to have a returning wrestler fight Brian for the title. Then, from what it looks like, Kofi's going to Mania, regardless whether it's a singles match or multi-man match. Kofi is going to WrestleMania. He's going to fight Brian for the title, and yeah, so he's gonna go. He's gonna fight Brian for the title. The problem was Mustafa Ali getting injured. That's what included Kevin Owens into the, and that's what included Kevin Owens and Kofi Kingston into the whole situation. So to me, this whole thing has been messy, and obviously not their it wasn't their fault. What could they have done at this point? So yeah, it's a little bit messy. I know Kofi Kingston is now the talk. Everybody's mad and everybody's obsessed with Kofi Kingston right now. I'm very happy for Kofi Kingston. There was a time where I was a big fan of Kofi. It died down for me. So, okay, so yeah, so the excitement levels, I'm not necessarily really excited for that. Although I'm very happy to see Kevin Owens in this position. There's no way he's winning the title though. I don't see it. What I do see happening, I do see Sami Zayn like Sami Zayn costing Kevin Owens the match. I could see that. What I think is gonna happen is Sami Zayn is going to cost him the match. That's gonna go into a WrestleMania match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn with a different dynamic of Kevin's the heel. I mean, Kevin's the face, Sami Zayn's the heel. That's what I think they're gonna do with this. As far as Kofi and Mustafa Ali, maybe a triple threat match at WrestleMania, or I honestly don't know how they're going to pull that off. You know what? Maybe they should just give Kofi the match. I don't know. We will walk through each week going up to WrestleMania together. So yeah, my prediction. My prediction, Daniel Bryan. Bold prediction of the night. My bold prediction is Dean Ambrose is not going to turn on Roman Reigns and on Seth Rollins. Because that's the talk everybody's speaking about, Dean Ambrose turning on them. That making Roman Reigns was Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania, where Dean Ambrose can exit the company. Bubble prediction, Dean Ambrose is not going to do that. They're going to celebrate, and yeah, the match, they're going to win, celebrate, and it's going to fade to a WWE commercial of some sorts. So that's my bubble prediction. Alright, final thoughts going into the pay-per-view. Listen, okay, so Andrade, Rey Mysterio, that should have been on the main show. I understand. I mean, at the same time, it puts more eyes on the Kiko show. I'm definitely going to watch the Kiko show now because of that. So I see why they did it. That's fine. Becky Lynch, Ronda, and Charlotte stuff. Like, yeah, I couldn't care less about this stuff at this point. They can do anything right now, and I'm not gonna care about it. Number 3, I do think I do think that having Ricochet and Aleister Black attack team, that's a silly idea. I don't think that they should be main eventers, at least not right now. They should work their way up. Again, what some wrestlers, not wrestlers, sorry, what some fans don't understand is that they are being introduced to a different audience. There is a large percentage of people who watch Raw and SmackDown who don't necessarily watch NXT, who don't know these guys, and it showed by the reaction that they got when they came out. They didn't get any reaction. So yeah, they need to work their way up. It's the same as, like, for me, sorry to go off here. To me, I really liked the way that, okay, and it's not perfect. It's not perfect. Obviously, it could have been 10 times better, but I liked the way WWE handled AJ Styles in 2016, 2017 with the whole US Championship thing. That's kind of where they messed up. But from the Royal Rumble to about the Royal Rumble to the Royal Rumble 2006 17, for a year they booked AJ Styles properly, and they booked him well, and and slowly, I mean, yes, you got a big reaction at Royal Rumble when he debuted or returned, and slowly you just saw more people started speaking about AJ Styles, more people, and then it came to the point where he was probably the best. Where he was the best thing in the company at the time, and then I mean, you look past the US Championship stuff in 2017 when he won the title off of Jinder Mahal. Now people can argue and say, yeah, it's because of Jinder Mahal. I don't think it's because of Jinder Mahal. I think it's because the fact that AJ Styles won the title, and he did such a good job winning it. He did such a good job in that match. It was a real moment for a lot of people. For me, it was a moment. My only problem with that, with AJ winning the title the second time, was the fact that it got spoiled by the live crowd when they took videos and they uploaded on Twitter. That was it. If I had watched that live, it would have been amazing. But yeah, so coming back to what I was saying about the NXT collabs, they need to have a slow build and then slowly start getting people to turn heads, and that's and then eventually they'll be in that position where it's like, yeah, that gone. I love Aleister Black. I love Ricochet. I'm so sorry to hear about Ciampa. That sucks. But yeah, what other matches? Yeah, Kevin Owens, Kevin Owens and Daniel Bryan again. Looking forward to the match. Storyline wise, meh. Everything. Most of these matches, my headspace is at looking forward to the match, but not necessarily the storyline. So yeah, I do have a booking pitch though, and I think this is where I'm gonna close this off. I do have a booking pitch for Samoa Joe. I think Samoa Joe should come out and host an open challenge, just to keep. I mean, because what people want now is Samoa Joe and Cena, and if I do go with that match at Mania, I need Samoa Joe to squash the freaking living daylights out of Cena. That's what I want, is for Joe to strongly defeat Cena, if that's what they're going for. But yeah, so again, fans want this, so okay, I can get behind that. Have Samoa Joe come out, have him call out John Cena, not call out John Cena, but have him diss John Cena, host an open challenge, and have AJ Styles come out. And I want to see AJ Styles wrestle at Fastlane. That will be the one thing that would increase the excitement for me. Have AJ Styles come out. Also, and the reason why, particularly AJ Styles, two reasons. What I want to see AJ Styles work at Fastlane, and secondly, Samoa Joe needs to get his win over AJ Styles. He needs to get the win. So have AJ Styles put over Samoa Joe as the US Championship. Also, if you're gonna have AJ Styles, a two-time champion, like a champion combined like 513 days. I could be wrong. It could even be more days. Having AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, have AJ Styles challenge Samoa Joe for the US Championship, that would make the titles. I think it would help take the title out of that gutter that it has been stuck in for the past 2 years. So yeah, AJ Styles puts over Samoa Joe, and then also you could have Randy Orton attack him on the show, and then that sets up AJ and Orton at Mania. So yeah, I think so that's it for me. Thank you for watching again. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe if you like the content. I know there's like 3 videos are only up here, well, yeah, that's the plan as of right now. There's only 3 videos up. So yeah, if you do like what I do, please subscribe. If you're new, yeah, please subscribe. And just thank you for watching. I know I haven't been posting on my take, I haven't been working with my take, I haven't been posting on this channel, I haven't been posting on any other channels, but that's about to change. Well, I hope, hopefully not. I we might start working soon, but we're gonna try and work around the clock. We're gonna try and get some more content out there. With that being said, again, say thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.